right, Ananya, very good to
Yeah.
have you. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon to you. How are you doing?
Yes, sir, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Ananya, so you had a very interesting profile. You joined Ivy's data science with NASCOM and Government of India program, which includes AI, ML, visualization, analytics, and whatnot. But before that, you had 3.5 years of experience as a performance marketing analyst, right? And
Yes,
then
sir.
you had a little bit of gap, I suppose, and that's when you decided to do the program. So why don't you talk about your journey first before, and then we will talk about the course and how you prepared and where you're working currently. So why don't you start with that?
Okay, sure. So, sir, I have done my BTech in 2017. I've completed my BTech in civil engineering. And after that, I was chose to do some MBA in a PGDM. So, I have done a PGDM in integrated marketing communication from University of Calcutta, followed by a digital marketing course. But then I have a 3.5 years of experience in the performance analyst. So, being an engineer, being the technical background I have, so the company always chose to give me the responsibility in the analytical field. So that's the reason in the back of my mind, and I also love analytics and numbers, playing with around with the data. So that's the reason I chose. Okay, so I have some back of the mind that I will go with some data analytics and data science. But then on some unfortunate situation has happened that I was diagnosed with some spinal cord issues, and due to which I had to quit my last InMobi job in 2022. And after that, and so I need to utilize that time. So by taking rest, also utilize that time, and that's the time I chose Ivy particularly. And I will definitely tell you that why I chose Ivy. So for my data science and data analytics course. So of course, but before choosing data science and data analytics, I have done hell lot of research on it, that why I'm choosing data science, what is it about it, and then definitely I opt for that course.
What did you find in your research? Why did you choose us?
Okay. So yeah, so there are some multiple reason I can give why I'm choosing Ivy specifically, because here I have also researched with the analytics with the and the other competitors as well. I mean the other institutes. But why I choose Ivy? The first I got referred from one of your alumni. Well, he is my brother first of all. So I got referred by him first. The second one, the most important part, that Ivy is providing me the live classes, and also I get to know that I got that experience, that the help till the you are placed or after even placement. So this all factors, even sir, you and ma'am's the helping things, the study curriculum, everything, it was just amazing. So all the factors actually help me to choose Ivy especially, and the live classes, projects, this all. Yeah.
What I understand, Ananya, from your profile is that you are applying analytics in the digital marketing domain because digital marketing throws a lot of data, and your analytics skills are being used to that to understand whether the ads are performing well, to strategize the new ads, to figure out what is the right marketing strategy. And the role and the company that you just got placed into, the name of that company is, what was the name of the company?
E2 Open. Yeah, it's a SaaS product based company. And I got a chance. I joined as a marketing analyst there.
Marketing analyst. And there also I understand that you are going to use a lot of data analytics skills to create several marketing strategies, specifically within the digital analytics domain. So what I understand is digital marketing has a lot of application of analytics, right? And since you came with the digital marketing domain, so that kind of made that great marriage between the digital marketing as well as the analytics skills to go into performance digital analytics, which is, I understand, is a decently paid job role, much better than a general marketing analytics position or a general digital marketing position, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, absolutely right. And one more thing, I also want to thank you, sir, because you remember that you are the person who told me first, Ananya, why are you going, why don't you stick to your marketing analytics thing? So really thanks to you, because your guidance and I think end up with me this position. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, sir, please continue.
Yeah, I mean, the my recommendation remains very simple to anybody who comes with even a couple of years of experience, that if you spend a lot of time in, let's say, supply chain or sales and marketing, analytics has application, data has application in all the fields. We have had students who have come from HR background and they've worked, I mean, after doing the program, they've been hired by LinkedIn in HR analytics domain with significantly higher pay package as well. We have understood one thing, that analytics and data science has application across various industries. So if you've worked in one particular industry domain, then if you are learning data analytics or data science skills, then it makes a lot of sense to stick to the same industry domain. That gives a lot of weightage to your profile, overall. Very good.
Yes,
So, Ananya, I want to understand about your strategy while you were doing the program, because there are a lot of students. We have more than 2,000 students currently enrolled with us. What I struggle to understand or make them understand is that even if you're working, and a lot of 50% people, audience must be working professionals, they always find it very difficult to manage their time. So how did you manage your time? Because you were also working at some point of time, and now you're already started working. Some of the course projects are still remaining. So how did you manage your time? What's the learning strategy that you used?
Sure. So, sir, at the when I have started my course, so that time I was I consider myself as a student. So I have ample of time with my hand that I can utilize it. So, but in that also now I have started. So actually, in a weekly basis, I have spent in a week on the basis, because we have a class on Saturday, Sunday on a weekend. So generally, what I have bifurcating my time in this way, that the week time, when in the Saturday, Sunday, I was assigned to the different project and assignments. So I was taking very seriously on that assignments and project. So whenever I'm getting that weekdays time, I am utilizing my time with doing the projects and assignment. And the weekend, when I'm getting those classes in the morning or afternoon, whatever it is, after that, I'm revising those videos. I have seen all these videos, because after just finishing the classes, the videos got uploaded in our classroom. So I was revising those videos so that I can utilize my my skills in the assignment and the projects in the rest of that week. So that, and of course, I would suggest to all the fellow students that if sir, ma'am, or any faculty is giving you the projects or assignments, please try to fill this within that particular deadline, because I think that also helped me to to be more to doing first in the Excel, or to do the very first in that time space, how you manage your time. Because see, in the interview, only the skills or the particular technology is not helping you. The other soft skills, how you are fasting, completing your task or everything, that is also matter. So I think Ivy also helps in this thing as well.
Very good point that you mentioned, that, we have so many projects and we have weekly deadlines for those projects. Yeah. But I know 60-70% of the people take it seriously, but some of the folks who do not take it seriously, for them, it becomes like a domino effect, right? One week's assignment which becomes due, the next week again there are new cases and projects, and then it becomes like a big mountain to climb, right? If you have not done your projects and cases within the due date. So that's, I always say to my learners as well, that take these projects, take these weekly assignments and quizzes as almost like a milestone, and then once you try and finish those milestones, then you will feel like it's a video game and not a learning course, right? Very good.
To be honest, sir, I really enjoy those quizzes also, because Ivy, each and every week, for each and every module, from Excel to SQL, after every module, the Ivy teaching assistants also every time giving the quizzes to check your knowledge, to check. So I at least really enjoy those quizzes, and I would also suggest to my other fellow learner as well.
Those weekly quizzes that our teaching assistants, your mentors give to you, those are excellent. Those are extremely important, and if you're able to do those regularly, then you're also challenging yourself, and there is a sense of accomplishment, mini wins. As we say that if you improve a little bit every day, you can you can improve significantly in a very short period of time. So very good. Ananya, I wanted to ask you one more thing. You learned a lot of things with us, right? You worked on a lot of projects as well with us. Tell us, tell us about your interview experiences. Which projects really helped you, or which skills that you learned as part of the Ivy's course helped you in some of your interviews?
Okay, so here I want to mention the project as in the Excel. I have done an Excel project. It's a classwork project. That's the Forbes billionaires data with the visualization. So these things I have mentioned. So when in my interview, when they have asked at what kind of projects you have done in your course, so I have mentioned this particular thing, and also I have shown. So here Ishani ma'am helped me a lot. That she really helped me, to how to build the visualization thing, which colors you need to put, and the other analytic parameter like in pivot table and etc. So I have mentioned when I've mentioned this thing that I have done, and also I want to add something, sir. You know that I have also done some internship or kind of freelancing with Ivy. So here I want to mention that I was taking care of Ivy's the paid campaigns and the metrics as well. To be honest, sir, this particular thing, like how I'm managing those data on day-to-day basis, how I'm strategizing or to come to a conclusion. Okay, now this is the time we need to change our ad set or whatever it is. This particular things also helped me a lot in my interview. So Ivy's whole impact is very helpful. I know it helped me. And one more thing I also want to add, that Ivy's WhatsApp group related to particular each and every module. So whenever I still remember that at some night I have posted in the groups, this is the thing, I am very much, I got stuck. So at that night also, or whatever, the teacher, the teaching assistant, the teacher, everyone is there to help you. Even the other fellow learners as well. So in every aspect, Ivy will support you at every aspect, and you have to do very less, but yes, you have to do something from your end as well.
Absolutely. No, something, not just something. We just give gap. You are the one who put the effort. We are just we just show the direction. I mean, the learners have to put the effort. Our effort is actually very minimal. The guidance is there for everybody to grab, but few people grab it, few people don't. So interestingly, you spoke about community, right? That community through our groups, our forums, which are very, very important, which also includes your peer learners as well as our teaching mentors, our subject matter expert faculty, and so that also, I think, as you mentioned, those are very, very important thing for us as well. And we encourage people to use that forum, use those forums that we have to get your doubts clarified as quickly as possible. There are great people out there. So Ananya, one more question. I want to talk specifically about some of the interview questions or interview skills that you would recommend any new learner to focus on. So from an interview perspective, what are the skills and what are the steps that you would recommend?
Okay, so I would recommend that to clear your first stage of your job, I think if you go with the Excel, SQL, and little bit of Python, even not even Python, if you go with the Excel, SQL, and Power BI, I think Excel SQL is the one, just the most important power of your hand if you want to clear your first stage of job. And after that, if you want to complete your Power BI, Python, that would be okay. But please take it seriously, the Excel and SQL, because these two things, at least I got so many questions from Excel specifically, and to some extent SQL as well. And one more thing I would like to say rather, that please go with the concept of your Excel and SQL. So sometimes in my interview, they did not provide me anything to say the formula, or to say like write the SQL code, that how to join. So they always, even in my, so as I have that time I was doing my Python course as well. So I got the all questions related to the conceptualized question. Like in SQL, they asked me that, what is inner join? Why we are using this inner join concept? Or in Excel, they are asking me, suppose these are the data and I want to see it in a very summarized way or in a proper way. So my answer is that, so you can use the pivot table option. So this is the thing. Even in Python also, they did not ask me like, what is the Python or how to write your regression code or something like that. They asked me what time we are using the regression. The concept. So don't go with the that mugging up all the things code. No, just go with the concept. What sir will, every faculty, every sir is giving you the, first of all, at least sir, in your class, you always give us to understand it. Please go with the concept and then with the code and all. So these things really help me a lot.
Very good. So basically, you're saying the understanding of why to use what tool and when to use what tool or what
Yes.
is more important than
Yes.
the actual tool itself, or actual formula of libraries itself. Very good. Very good, Ananya. Ananya, to conclude our discussion, I wanted to understand from you that if there are some tips that you would want to give to some of the prospective students who are thinking of choosing Ivy, or some of the students who have already chosen Ivy, what are the tips that you would give to them to be successful?
Okay, so sir, I would say one thing that please take this course, is data science and data analytics. Please take this courses very seriously. I mean, if you like a chill person, you want to chill on weekends, then I don't think that this particular data science or analytics is actually for them, because here every day is, that this every day new information is coming related to specifically in this particular domain, in data science and data analytics. So you have to be always on your fit to be upgraded yourself. So, and also Ivy is the one of the, in my experience, is one of the best institute you can have in your as a mentor or as a guide. So I would say, if they're giving you any projects in every week you will have an ample of projects and assignments. So take it very seriously, do it in the timeline. And I think that effort, if you give, you will definitely grab a great job. So
I really like the first thing that you mentioned, that this is not an easy thing. I always keep saying that, hey, please don't join the program because somebody else got a great hike in their salary, 300% hike, 400% hike. Don't join this program with that notion, because it's not easy. If it was easy, then anybody and everybody would have done, and everybody would have been successful. So this is a program where there is a requirement of sincere, structured effort from both the sides. We also take a lot of effort, and you also have to take a lot of effort. Ananya, thanks a lot for joining in. And guys, just to remind you, for every success story, there is a lot of effort, there is a lot of passion that goes by the learner. As you can see, you hear that Ananya is extremely passionate about what she did, and she was extremely structured as well, with all the things going on, health and work and internship and whatnot. But she was extremely structured in her approach towards the program as well. And she mentioned weekdays she dedicated to projects, weekends she dedicated to revising the concepts. So it requires a structured approach to be successful, guys. Okay, so thanks a lot, Ananya, and I hope to see you again, and all the best with your new job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Please take care. Bye bye.